Mahjong hapon sa tanan. Magandang hapon sa lahat. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Louis, and I'm here with Nora.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody.
And we just wanted to make a short little video today talking to you about the census in the Philippines for 2020. Now, in your home country, like mine of the United States, you probably have a census conducted by your government. But just in case you're curious how it works here, or if you're a new retiree or new expat that has come here to live, or if you're just here visiting and you're curious about it, we just wanted to share some information about our experience. It was really no big deal, didn't take much time, and yeah, so let's get started. Here in the Republic of the Philippines, the census is handled by the Philippine Statistics Authority, also known as the PSA. They used to be known as the NSO, the National Statistics Office, but now it's the PSA. They handle the census, and they also handle like birth certificates, death certificates, marriage certificates, and so on. So if you are immigrating here to the Philippines, maybe you have your wife and you're doing like me, the 13A visa, the marriage visa so-called, you will be obtaining documents needed for that process from the PSA, the Philippine Statistics Authority. I've got videos about that also. You can see in the playlist about my 13A visa application process. So concerning the census for 2020, the Philippine Statistics Authority is conducting a census in all barangays nationwide. Our census was conducted here at our home on September 9th, 2020. And the data that was collected is in 5 different areas. First, a population count. Secondly, demographic and socioeconomic characteristics of the population. Third is housing characteristics. Fourth is household characteristics. And fifth and finally, barangay characteristics. Just a historical note, the first census in the Philippines was conducted in 1903. So the census now in the year 2020 is the 15th census of population and the 7th census of housing in the Philippines. So we were only asked a few questions, and we're just going to go over that now, and then we'll discuss this sticker that you can see on the screen. So, Hun, the first question the lady asked, the census taker, by the way, was a teacher, and she actually lives in another barangay here in the municipality where we live, and she has a job now working for the PSA conducting the census. So the first question she asked, Hun, was our names, right?
Yes.
And then she asked our ages.
Yes.
And then our date of birth after our ages, right? Mm-hmm. So we had to give our date of birth. They asked our place of birth. And then she also asked if what municipality were we constituents of or where we registered. So we both answered that question. Then she knew, of course, that Nora was a Filipino citizen, but she asked if I was a Filipino citizen now or yet. And, of course, the answer to that one was no. She asked next was how many people live with us here in the house, yes. Right? And just the two of us. Then they asked questions about the house, the physical structure itself. What type of roofing material, which is just a metal roof, typical of many, many, many houses here in the Philippines. And what type of floor material. So we have a cement floor here. One place where we used to live, our neighbors right across the walkway from us had a dirt floor actually. Some people have wooden floors. Then the next question, Hun, was about the wall material, right?
Yeah, wall material.
Yep, and this is a hollow block house, which is, like in America, we call them cinder blocks. And she also asked when, talking about the wall material, what was the finishing material for the floor? So that we answered was also cement. Then she asked the condition of the house, right? Mm-hmm. And, you know, fine, serviceable, livable, no problems. Then she asked about education. What did she ask you, Hon? She asked you first.
What's education, or you finished the degree?
Mm-hmm. What level of education you had completed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so she asked that for Nora and then for myself. Nora was first year college, right? 1 year college level?
Yeah.
And then for me
first year to second year.
Yeah, going to second year. And then for mine, bachelor's degree. Then she also asked like a past question and then future question, meaning she asked where were we 5 years ago and what were we doing. So 5 years ago we were both living in Manila, and I don't think she asked you about your work there, right? Just where you were living? Yeah, right.
Where you been 2015?
Yeah, and then asked, now 5 years from now, where do we intend to be? And we said, well, right here in this little house in a little lot, because we love it here. So 5 years from now, as far as we're concerned, Lord willing, we'll be here. Then she asked here inside the house what languages were spoken. And of course, English, because we both speak English. And also Bisaya, because Nora, of course, obviously is fluent in Bisaya because she's from this region. And I'm learning, she's teaching me. And I don't think we mentioned Tagalog, right? I don't think that came up. Yeah, but anyway, Nora is fluent, obviously, in Tagalog as well. So that was it for the questions. Really no big deal. Now next on the screen, as we've been talking, you can see this label. So when she was finished, and she's very nice, very polite, not intrusive at all, not, no problem at all. It's very, very easy to do, no problem. So then the last thing she did was this label that you can see. She filled out this label with the black marker. And this is something you see on houses all over the Philippines. I know the first place I think I really noticed it was my mother-in-law's house. And usually it's always posted by the door in a conspicuous place. And you can see here, Republic of the Philippines, Philippine Statistics Authority, Notice of Listing and Enumeration. It's got a QR code, a couple of QR codes, the 2020 Census logo, and then these numbers, the data off her form, because she had a form like a checklist of names of people registered within the municipality here. And so going house to house on foot and talking to everybody and filling out these forms, and then those forms go back to PSA for the census tabulation and encoding. And these numbers came off of the form that she filled out concerning the answers to our questions. So just enumeration area number, building serial number, that's for the house itself. Housing unit serial number, that's also for the house itself. Household serial number and institutional serial number, that has to do, I guess, with Nora and I. And then the date listed, enumerated, that was the date that the census was conducted. And that's it. Very simple. Then just she instructed us to post it conspicuously beside the door, which we did. And that was it, right? Said goodbye, have a nice day, and she went about her business to finish collecting census data. So if you've never experienced this before in the Philippines, that's it. Not very complicated at all. It's kind of interesting just for me experiencing all kind of new things here in this country, that some of them I've experienced in my own, some of them I haven't, and I just chalk it up to more experiences of living life here in the Philippines. It's a good life, simple life, right?
Yep.
So we just want to say thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you everybody for watching, and please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
And comments.
And comment, thumbs up, share, tell everybody about it, help us grow our little channel. Please check out the other playlists and other videos. We've got all kinds of, kind of a mixture of stuff about our life here in the Philippines. And we hope you'll enjoy, and please come back again. Okay, so thank you for joining us, everybody.
Thank you for joining us.
And God bless you. Have a great day. Bye now.
Bye for now.